What's up, guys? This is Natalie again with the Safe Harbor team. I just wanted to come on here and show you guys how to recreate the last ad that I did. There were a few requests to show you how to make this on Canva. Basically, it's just an animated video and it just shows up as if there are rotating photos. I know that if you select multiple photos actually in command when you're doing a Facebook ad, it won't scroll through them. It'll actually just show one at a time. So say if you put a picture of a kitchen and a bathroom, one ad will have a picture of the kitchen and one ad will have a picture of the bathroom. It won't be both of them on the ad. So this is kind of a workaround for that. So you're going to open up Canva, which is just canva.com. You can create a free account. I don't pay for the account. I haven't really seen the need to, and I'm hoping that Designs kind of catches up to Canva and incorporates a lot of the things that they have on here. I just haven't gotten myself to fully switch to Designs because there are so many more options within Canva. That being said, I do use Designs for like flyers and stuff like that if it's just for a listing book or anything simple. Okay, so we're going to go over here to create a design. And you can select Facebook ad. You might have to search for it. I think after you use it a few times, it might pop up. Okay, so now, let me see here. All right, so we're going to want to put our photo in first. I would just find the photo you want to use, and you don't even have to be in the upload section. You can actually just drag it right here. So I'm just going to drag these three because I will be using all of these. Okay. So for the first one, we're going to use this. If it doesn't automatically fit to here, you can always change it. Like you can always just stretch it out. So say I were to bring it here, just stretch it out. Nope. Okay, so that's good. I might just actually move it up a little bit. Okay. So let me get rid of this page that I just made. Now we're going to go look at animations. So I open up a new page and go to canva.com, and you'll see right here there's this little lifesaver spinning around animated social media. I click on that. So because they don't have animated social media templates for Facebook ads, it's just the square posts. We're just going to copy and paste some elements from here. So this is the one that I used the last time. So I'm just going to copy, which is Command-C, and go back to here, Command-V to paste. All right, now you can put it wherever you want. I'm just going to drag it to this corner here. Nope, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. So I'm just going to put this one here. I might even tilt it up a bit. Okay. So now we're going to go back to that other page, and we're going to take these little stars, Command-C, Command-V to paste, and I'm going to put them over here somewhere. And there's so many other animated templates, so like really you can go in here and you can grab whatever you want. You can see what's going on just by clicking on them. So like any of these little elements you can just grab and pull onto your page. Like these are kind of cool. Yeah. So now I'm going to go to elements, and I like this little circle thing. I just make it black. Oh, it's this one. All right. And I'm going to stick that down in the corner. So now we're going to put some text on that. I'm going to put some of our information about the open house. So they have pre-made fonts and everything here. I do like these. So I'm going to use this one right here. You can use whatever you want. I like this one. So open house. And then I'll put like Sunday 2 to 12 to 2 p.m. Okay, and because this is black, I'm going to make this white. There we go. Same with this and this. Okay, so now we can drag it down here, make it smaller. You could always just make this bigger if you want to a little bit. However, you don't want it to cover too much of the photo. Because remember, this isn't the only photo we're putting in here, so even though it's not blocking anything on this one, it might on the others. I would make this writing a bit bigger. Let's go with like 49. Okay. Just kind of center it a little bit better. All right, so there we go. So because we're trying to give this the rotating photo effect rather than a complete change in template, we're going to go up here and just copy the page. And that way the only thing we're going to change is the photo. We're leaving everything else exactly where it is. You can play around with it though and change things up. I'm just trying to show you what I did with my last one. So I'm going to delete the photo. Now you can go over to the left-hand sidebar and go to Uploads. And here you can see is this other picture. You could drag it over. There. Okay. So that looks good to me then. All right, so copy again. And you can just do this for however many photos you have. You don't actually have to delete it. You could just drag this here. Sometimes it'll pop in and sometimes I just have to stretch it myself. So. Okay. There you go. And if anything ever gets mixed up and you don't really know like where something went, if you go to position, you could always move an element forward or backward. So like, say I move this one forward, it goes in front of the open house text. So there you go. All right. So now we're just going to do a little end page to kind of finish off the ad. I do like to put some of our team information, just like our team logo or something like that. You could hit copy page again if you want. And then we're just going to delete everything. So I just hit delete. Okay. I don't know if I have our... Oh, I didn't put our Keller Williams logo here yet. So you could drag your logo over. And then I believe our brokerage logo is... I had it in here a long time ago. So this saves all of the pictures you put in here. Yeah. So I'm just going to go down and try to find... There we go. Okay. Scroll back up. So now we're just going to make this smaller. Can't remember how I just did this. I think this might have been like up here or something. And then our Safe Harbor team logo. We're going to put that in the middle here. And I'm going to go to text. I did make a logo with .com in here. I just usually do it when I don't leave our website. Just so that way they get the logo and the website all in one shot. Makes it a lot easier than having to figure out a place where it looks good to put it separately. Okay. I should probably make this bigger. All right. So Now I'm going to change the spacing on .com because you see here that this text is a little bit closer together. If you go under spacing up here and you use letter, it'll just kind of squeeze it together a bit. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to select both of these just by clicking on the screen and dragging it across. And we can, there we go, it'll show you where the center is. And now we're going to go back and find some more animated elements. The one that I like, it's these red dots. Let me see. Red. Okay, here. I really like this one, so I'm just going to Command C. Command V. Whoa. Back. I must have copied the wrong thing. Okay. There we go. So now I'm going to put this here. Then copy V again for another one. Put this here, and I'm actually going to spin this around. 90. Okay. Make sure they're centered with the text. And there you go. You can play around with this, make it smaller, bigger if you want to. Yeah. Alright, so now we are, actually I'm going to drag this and make it lower. Okay, so now that all of this is done, you could just go here, hit download, select video if it's not selected already, and download them all together. However, then you can't choose like the timing of each slide, so you can't decide that I think it automatically comes up as like 4 seconds each or something like that, however long these animations were programmed to be. So what I do is I download each one separately. So we're going to select page 1, done, download. And you wait for it to download, and then we're going to go back and we're going to do the same thing for each of the other ones. X. Download. Page 2. Download. Yeah, so I'm really hoping that Designs starts to incorporate animated elements, and then also a lot of different fonts. I know that's the one thing I was a little bit disappointed in, was the lack of fonts that they have. However, I realized that, you know, I'm sure they just got all of the basics down to launch Designs, and they're going to go back later and add everything else. So for now, I'm just going to stick with Canva. Once you guys all play around with this, I'd love to see what you come up with. I'm always just in here trying to figure out new things to do for ads, and we don't have any videos recorded right now, so I guess this is the closest thing to a video that we have at the moment. I guess it's better than just a still photo. Alright, so last one. It would be interesting to actually post this, an ad with this, and post the exact same ad with a still photo to see how much better or worse, or if results are the same. So if someone does that, let me know. I'd love to know the results. Okay, so now we have all 4 of these. Now we're just going to open one of them up. So let's start with the first one. Okay. So now you're going to, so this is in QuickTime. This is what it opened up with. And you're going to go to Edit, Add Clip to End. And then we are going to select the rest of them. So click on one, and then press Shift and hold it down, and then click on the top one over here. It'll select all of them, choose Media. Okay, so I'm gonna take this, since this is supposed to be the last slide, I'm gonna put it over here. And I want the kitchen to go before the bathroom. All right, so now you can watch the video. As you notice, this is probably a little bit too long. By now, someone's probably either clicked on the ad or already scrolled past. So we're just going to shorten the length of these clips. Okay, so select the first one. And I will make this one a little bit longer than the others, but I'm going to hit trim. So I'm going to give it, let's say, like 3 seconds. Actually, is this longer than I do the other ones? Okay. We'll give this one 3 seconds. Trim. The second one here, select it, go up to edit, trim. And we are going to let this arrow in the bottom left-hand corner develop fully. And once it disappears, all right, I'm just gonna trim it there. How long is this? Okay, so that's almost 3 seconds too. Whatever, we're gonna leave it at that. Trim. This one we're gonna do about the same thing. We'll do 2.5. Okay, so this one, while we do want it in there, we don't want it to be taking too much time because we do want them to see all of the photos. So we are going to trim, let's say let's give it 2 seconds. You know what? Yeah, right there, trim. Okay, so then I just go back and we're going to save it. Go up to, actually, I think you can just X out. Yeah. And I'll put like open house Facebook ad to save. And then I'll actually go through and I'll show you how to put this into a Facebook ad through command. So go to command. All right, so you can open up campaigns, and just like you would make an ad, go to create a new campaign, social ad. I always do attract buyers. Facebook setup campaign. Oh, test. Okay, so after you go through creating the ad, if you don't know how to create an ad, you should go through and watch our other video that shows you how to create a listing ad. Okay, so add media. You can select media for this campaign. Go to video over here. And then select media. Add video. So we're going to drag it. Okay, you know what? Just click on it and where is it? Open house Canva ad. All right. Oh, I think this is the one I made earlier, but whatever, same thing. So you can see here, this is what it looks like now. And continue with video. And then it will populate over here. So yeah, I mean, it really is as easy as that. I know, I mean, maybe it didn't seem easy, I'm not sure. But you could really play around with this. You can do whatever you want to do with this. You could do listing ads, you could do recruiting ads, you could do Keller Mortgage ads. So yeah, I'd love to see any other ones that you guys do. I'm always looking for new ideas and to kind of see what everyone else is doing on here. So I think that is it for today. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you would want me to do, like any type of videos or questions you have. I'm happy to answer. Yeah, and then, oh, so I guess I'll show you, since we're here, I'll show you my results from this ad. So we received actually 27 leads. One of them was missing. It was in Facebook. Again, if you don't know how to find missing leads or phone numbers, check out another video that we posted about how to find those. Yeah, so 38 cents per lead, 26 leads, 690 impressions, 157 clicks, $10 in 2 days. So it worked pretty well. Yeah, so good luck with all of your ads, guys. I will let you go now since this video has been dragging on. All right.